A very good day to you, Miss Christie. I am Darveena Debbie from Group 3. My group members consist of Meliah, Aisah Azhar, and Nurul Salmah. This is our product for the Heritage Travel Video Group assignment. In this video, we'll be carrying out short tour guiding sessions in 4 different locations. The locations are attractions in our respective local areas that hold significant heritage values. We hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you. Hi everyone, Darveena Debbie here and I will be your tour guide for today. Welcome to my humble tour guiding session. Now let's move on to our destination of the day, the 80 Melanau Mini Museum. As locals here would say, Taboy Telau. Let's go go go! Alright everyone. We are now at the one and only 80 Museum entrance. This 10-year-old museum is not a stranger to the residents of Kampung Telian Tengah. 80 is a mini museum managed by Mr. Tommy Blackmark Lang alongside his kins. Located in Mukah, Sarawak, this iconic mini museum is situated smack in the middle of the village, nearby both the Lamindana, an authentic home of the Melanau community, and alongside multiple Jerunai, the resting place for the dead, which was a tradition practiced a long time ago. Sapan is a term for small house or hut built in front of big houses in native Melanau, while pulo translates to the term island. The name Sapan Pulo was derived from a translated term in the native language, bringing the meaning of a small house on an island. Sapan Pulo operates from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. In terms of admission fees, it differs respectively from student rates, locals, and international visitors. The price starts as low as 5 ringgit and goes up to 15 ringgit per person. Opened on the 14th of January in the year 2012, this Melanau Museum has been operating actively for 10 years, receiving a lot of visits from the people from various walks of the industry. Visitors even consist of academicians who are doing their research on the heritage of the Melanau community, apart from the broadcasting media groups such as RTM Malaysia and TV Sarawak TVS. They come in to discover and publicize the charm and beauty of the humble museum to the public. Sapan Pulo serves as a mini time capsule, brimming with the history of the Melanau community. Guided by the one and only Mr. Tommy Blackmark Lang, a native of Telian Tengah, who sown the seeds of the magical place around the year 2012. Out of deep passion and devotion to Melanau's heritage and culture, he initiated this time capsule to cherish and nurture the somewhat fading lore of his people. According to the museum owner, it is a shame if the magical history, lores, and tradition of the Melanau community are unremembered by the people of the central region of Sarawak. This museum is particularly unique because all things displayed are actually personal belongings owned by older generations of Mr. Tommy's family. The items and treasures that you saw in this humble museum date back to 200 to 300 years ago, especially the porcelain inherited from his great-grandfathers and grandmothers. Despite the humble size of this museum, I can really assure you that this museum keepsakes more than what you usually see in other museums or festivals regarding the Melanau community. Not to mention the immaculate experience of listening to the explanation and mesmerizing stories from Mr. Tommy Black himself. On that note, we have reached the end of the tour guiding session at Sapan Pulo. I believe this is an asset to the community and should be cherished by the current and future generation. Protecting and preserving culture is our responsibility to ensure our identity does not fade in time. Well, this has been Darveena Debbie at Sapan Pulo. Thank you very much and goodbye.
Hello everyone, welcome to N Heritage Tour. My name is Meliah and I am your tour guide for today. On this lovely morning, we are going to go on a heritage tour at my beloved hometown, Kuching, Sarawak. There are various heritage sites in this city, but today we are going to focus on one of the main heritage tourism in Kuching, which is the old courthouse. Before I start, I would like to remind ladies and gentlemen to mute their phones while on this tour to avoid any distractions and to wear face masks at all times. Now, let's begin the tour. As you can see behind me, this is Old Courthouse building. Now, this building is located at Jalan Perak, which is opposite Kuching waterfront, and behind it is Plaza Mereka shopping complex. It takes around 15 minutes ride from Kuching International Airport by using bus, Grab or taxi. For your information, Old Courthouse building operates from 9 in the morning to 12 in the morning every day. After Charles Brooke was named Raja of Sarawak in 1868, he sought a more suitable location for Sarawak administrative capital. The courthouse building began in 1868 and finished in 1874, which was subsequently seen by Mr. William Henry Broadway. The clock tower at the building entryway was constructed in 1883, and Charles Brooke Monument was built on the building's entry square in 1924. It served as the administrative center for Sarawak government until around 1973. It houses the printing office, treasuries, shipping, and a place to put down judgment. These structures was then turned into Sarawak Tourism Complex in 2003. This old courthouse was built in the late 19th century to serve as the city administrative center. It now houses a cafe and a bar, which also have the excellent Rani Museum and several venues for arts and performance. There's usually something happening, but if not, just wander around and enjoy the peaceful veranda. Kuching's main tourist information center is also located here. This courthouse complex comprises buildings that made with magnificent bullion, which is ironwood roof, and beautiful detailing inside out, which reflects local art forms. In front of the old courthouse, there was a Brooke Memorial that was declared open in 1924. When Charles Brooke died in England, people set up a trust fund known as Charles Brooke Trust Fund to bring his coffin back for burial. Somehow, he was already buried next to his uncle at Dover, England. So, people set up this monument in his memory. As you can see in the picture, features of Charles Brook in white marble at the front of the monument. You can see the structures of the Malay, Iban, Kayan, and Chinese at each side of the monument. This historical place holds a deep meaning to our people. Thousands of people pass by this historic site every day, but very few people are aware that this city landmark is also the kilometer or mile zero stone marker for all roads in Sarawak to and from Kuching.
Thank you for watching. That is all from me. Now let us move to the next destination.
Hello and good day to everyone. My name is Nurul Salmah. Today, I will introduce you to this place. So, this is Gudang Tembakau Segama Lahadatu, or known as Darveena Tobacco Company Limited. So, this place is located at Segama Lahadatu, and since I'm from Felda Sahabat, it took me almost 2.5 hours to reach here. But for the people who live at Lahadatu, they can reach here for 30 to 35 minutes. So now let me tell you guys about this background of this place. Darveena Tobacco Company Limited started in Segama in 1888 under the North Borneo Chartered Company (NBCC) concession. Not only that, around that time also, it was once the largest tobacco producer in North Borneo. The cultivation area is from Taliwas, which is Hulu Segama, to Lintang, Hilir Segama. After World War II, tobacco plantation were restarted under the new name, which was the Darveena Tobacco Company Limited, and operated from 1947 until the 50s. The workforce before the Second World War was from the Idahan, Supan, and Javanese, and after the Second World War in 1948, the Cocos, Bugis, and Timor were brought in by the company as additional manpower. So tobacco produced in North Borneo at that time had a very high value in the world market to be high quality cigar skin. This tobacco warehouse is placed for grading, drying, and packaging before being exported. In addition, it is estimated to have about 300 employees at a time working in rotation, and this warehouse is also the largest warehouse of several Segama tobacco plantation in the past. However, in 1962, the warehouse was officially closed due to monsoon trade competition, where there were frequent floods and as well as the political situation at that time. And in 1988, this warehouse has been in the Gazette of the Jabatan Pertanian Sabah. Have thought this place has been built since 1880, meaning it was almost 133 years old and still exists today. because it is one of our history of our ancestors. By the way, for everyone information, this place will be re-established as a tourist spot in the future. So when that happens, please come and visit this place. As we all know, if it's a historic place, there is a story behind it, and I believe there must be things that have happened here, but only old people know the answer. That's all for me. Thank you.
Now we are at Johor Bahru Chinese Heritage Museum, or also known as Tionghoa Chinese Heritage Museum. It is located at Jalan Ibrahim, Johor Bahru. It is open daily from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. The entrance fee per adult is 6 ringgit, and for children is 3 ringgit per person. Previously, this building, before it became a museum, it is owned by the Johor JB Tionghoa Association. Okay, this building has 3 levels. Level 1, 2, and 3 display the life of Chinese immigrants in the 17th century. Now we are at the first floor. Okay, at the first floor, you can see many collections that the Chinese people have brought in when they settled in Johor. The collections that are preserved, such as old coins, porcelains, photos, important documents, and also other artifacts. And also at the museum, you can see a huge map that show the route when the Chinese people come to Johor. JB Heritage Chinese Museum. At the second floor, you can find information such as the associations that are in Johor Bahru, and also you can see there are books and also examples of documents that are for the association members. Okay, you see the red door, that are the door of the Johor Asian Temple. At this part of the museum, that is the second floor, you can see the examples of old coins and also old money, and there is an example of old Japanese money that been used during the past time.
they show the productions of Gambir and also spices that was produced in Johor Bahru. That's all from me. See you again. Bye bye.
So that is all from us from Group 3. On behalf of my team, I would like to say thank you very much and see you again. Bye bye.